This is a special presentation for the Bleav in Pro Wrestling podcast. Here's Rick Ucchino on the Bleav Podcast Network.
What is going on, you guys? Rick Ucchino here for the Bleav in Pro Wrestling podcast and YouTube channels. Got some great content coming for you here from WrestleMania weekend, the big press junket, some 83 media markets involved, including yours truly, live here in Dallas. WrestleMania 38 is upon us. But real quick, before we dive into this interview, got to give a shout out to our friends over at Manscaped. Without them, I would not be here right now talking to you and talking to some of the biggest stars in the wrestling industry. They are the number one men's grooming company for all the things you got to take care of below the waist. You know what I'm saying? Manscaped offers precision engineered tools for your family jewels. Manscaped's performance package is the ultimate men's hygiene bundle. You can join over 4 million men worldwide who trust Manscaped with this exclusive offer. 20% off, free worldwide shipping using our promo code BLEAVPW. Go to manscaped.com. Again, promo code BLEAV, the letter P, and the letter W. The Performance Package 4.0 by Manscaped, it has arrived, and this is an absolute game changer. It includes this bad boy right here, all right? The Lawnmower 4.0, huge upgrade for what I was typically using. All right, this thing is smooth, it's comfortable, it works fantastically. I have had no issues whatsoever. Personally, big shout out to Manscaped for sending this on over so I can sit here and I can talk to you fine folks. Again, 20% off, free shipping, promo code BLEAVPW. Go to manscaped.com. Check them out. Thank you so much for tuning in to the Bleav in Pro Wrestling podcast and YouTube channels. Like, share, subscribe. Thank you so much. Let's get to some WrestleMania content, shall we? All right, guys, Rick Ucchino, SB Nation, Bleav Podcast Network here. You know who my guest is. This is AJ Styles, WrestleMania weekend. AJ, you've had a litany of dream matches at WrestleMania. Obviously, Taker, New Day. You could rattle them off over and over again. Even throw in your matches with John Cena, right? Sure. Now you're getting Edge. Where is this one on, like, the anticipation level for you heading into WrestleMania weekend?
Wow. It's something that Edge, both, and I wanted. Weren't sure if it was going to happen, no matter how bad we wanted. So we don't make the decisions. Yeah. So I'm glad we're getting the opportunity to do it. Expectations are high from everyone, it seems. I hope we're able to meet them. Sometimes when they're so high, you can't touch them. Yeah. So hopefully we'll get there.
You talk about dream matches. What does it mean to you where you have somebody like Edge, Hall of Famer, 11-time world champion? You are one of his must-have matches. What does that mean to you? What does that say to you about you?
Wow, I must have been doing something right. It's nice to know when you get in the ring, you have the same ideas. There's something about guys, you don't have to say it. We just both know it. Yeah. And I can't tell you exactly what that is because I don't know. But it's going to be a match that's easy to come up with, easy. It's going to flow. There's so many great things. I hope that will happen in this match.
Now, you get to work with new Edge. We haven't seen this new Edge. He's been on, the Greatest Hits tour since he's come back, and now he's throwing out the new stuff. What do you think of this new?
Is it the new Edge or the Brood Edge? Maybe?
It's like a mix, I guess, a little bit on his mountain of omnipotence.
There's layers of a character, and he's just peeling back another and another.
Yeah. What do you think about it? Have you liked what he's been putting out on the screen so far?
I mean, how can you not? He's really not like any other that you've seen. You could tell that the Hollywood kind of roles that he's had are really paying off, right? Because these promos are unbelievable.
Yeah. Got to ask you about the Undertaker because obviously he's going into the Hall of Fame this weekend. Do you ever just stop, you're just in the middle of somewhere, you just stop and smile knowing you were his last match at WrestleMania?
You know what? I should be happy that I was, but I'm not, right?
Really?
Because it was his last match. And you never wanted to think that someone like the Undertaker would ever have to retire but I'm happy that I was able to help him decide that was my last one. That's the one I want to hang my hat on. I'm happy to be a part of it.
So with that said, are you you're not nervous or anything that Vince will talk about a retirement one more time and he'll come back and have one more match?
He's not coming back. I called him because I had ideas. He didn't call me back. So I just can't see him coming back at this point. Not because he can't. He's just choosing not to, it's hard to explain the reasons that you have. And I see myself in his situation, it's time, you know,
Sure.
and it's his, and it's not something making the decision for him. He's making the decision himself, and that's important.
Absolutely. Well, AJ, I know you got a million of these things to do. We're short on time. Thank you so much for allowing me just a few minutes here with you.
Yes,
Appreciate
sir.
it.
Thank you.
All right, guys, thank you again so much for tuning into this interview and any of the other myriad of things that we have been putting up on the channel this week. Our big, most stupendous WrestleMania preview show with Renee Paquette is up there right now. Check it out. Got my conversation with Montez Ford. Check that out as well. Got a lot coming from the press junket as well. Again, like, share, subscribe. We really appreciate the support. And also got to give a quick shout out to our friends over at Bet Online, because again, without them, we wouldn't be here right now. And we are finally here. It is Final Four weekend, by the way, not just WrestleMania. It's Final Four weekend. Top 4 teams of college basketball battling it out for the national championship. If you're looking to wager on these games or the national championship itself, head on over to betonline.ag on your desktop or grab your mobile device. Sign up today. Receive your 50% welcome bonus on your first deposit. Just use our promo code Bleav to get started. That is BLEAV. BetOnline remains your number one spot for all of the updated odds and info, along with player props and new contests throughout the year. It is the best source for all your sports wagering needs, including live betting and everyone's favorite Vegas casino games and poker games. It is super easy to get started, so join today. What are you waiting for? Learn why everyone is saying BetOnline is the fastest and easiest way to wager on sports. BetOnline, where the game starts.